Today, I'll be showing you how to use the Coin Compare app. Now, this is a free crypto arbitrage app, and we've had a lot of requests from people wanting us to make a review about this app. All right. Now, before I get started, this video is not financial advice, and of course, I'm going to show you this app, walk you through it, and show you some mistakes people make using this app, and then how to avoid it. All right. So let's get started on how this works. Okay. So first things first. I'm going to share how it is being downloaded. Of course, this is exactly how the app looks like on Play Store. It is called Coin Compare. For arbitrage traders, this is the kind of app, very important tool that you'd want to use. So like I mentioned, I'm going to show you how this app looks like, which I've just done, how it works, how to make use of it, some big mistakes people make using it. All right, so no part of this video should be considered as financial advice, because this is just a simple review. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to open this app, and of course this is amazing. The interface is nice, and of course it did not require me to create an account, although you can create an account. I noticed it is actually very simple. They don't want stress, right? So on this area you'll find the settings icon, where you can actually go and you can click on login. Now this shares that I've not created an account, but I can make use of it, which is actually a big ups to them. Okay, now I believe they are doing this because they just want to share out free information out there regarding price differences on several exchanges. All right, so the next step for me to do is, if you like to create an account, you can go ahead to create an account. Then I'm just going to click on this area where I find the B sign. And this B sign typically shows one of the most important parts of the app, especially where most traders are interested in. All right. Now, first things first, this is going to be, you have to select either this or this. Okay. These are the two exchanges you want to be comparing. Okay. There's Bitom, there's LBank. But from this area, you can click on the drop down sign and select whatever exchange you want to find here. This is called the base exchange, typically for the base crypto. Okay, you can choose two exchanges, especially the ones you want to compare their prices. So I'm going to select Bitom. Sometimes you can select two exchanges, and some of them will not even show any any information or any opportunity for you. All right, so I just found out that Bitom and LBank has some of them, and that's why I selected Bitom on the first area, and then I selected LBank. So how to use it is to select the two favorite crypto apps that you want to compare the prices. Okay, so I've selected Bitom and LBank, and then you'll find a lot of important information out here that traders are particularly interested in, and I'll be talking about it, and of course in the next few minutes. And also some of the biggest mistakes people make when making use of apps like this, because when you find information out there like this, you really need to think about them, and of course make sure you are always educated when it comes to crypto apps like this. All right, now let's talk about the coin. Okay, I'm gonna just go back, and you can see the very first thing here you can find is coin. You can find price, you can find amount, and you can find gap. Now coin simply means the particular crypto you want to trade. For example, flock is the name of the coin, so all coins typically are lined up on this area. Now, the next part you're going to find is the price. Now, these are the price differences where most traders are particularly interested in. And this is just going to be the symbol of Bitom and LBank. All right. These are the prices. You can see the two prices, the two price differences between the the price of flock on Bitom and the price of flock on LBank. All right. Now, this is where you find the price. All the prices are selected on this area. Now, amount is just going to show the amount of money exchanged on these exchanges. Okay, exchange for the crypto on these exchanges. For example, amount shows typically how much money have been spent buying flock on Bitom in the last 24 hours, and how much money have been spent buying flock on LBank in the last 24 hours. This is the price. This is what amount means. All right. The last area here is the gap. It just shows you the gap, the price gap. People mistake it for profit, but it is not profit, guys. It is not clear profit, because there are a lot of deductions that you will still make at the end of the day. So don't make a mistake to think that this is your profit. It is not your profit. Most people think it's profit, but then there are some calculations you will later do, and I will talk about that on the mistakes people making or when they use these apps. All right. Now let's talk about some of the things you can do. So particularly if you want, let's start from the gap. So on the gap area, if you want to find the lowest gaps or the highest gaps, all you have to do is to click on the gap. When you click on gap, you can see some of the lowest coins that are already in a loss. Okay, you can see them from the lowest to the highest. So this particular app helps you arrange it from the lowest to the highest. If you click on this sign, I'm going to show you again this area. So when you touch it again, it's going to show from the highest to the lowest. Okay, that is how it works. This is very similar to the amount, okay, which is also, like I mentioned, the trading volume on this app. When you click on the amount, you'll be able to see from the highest amount to the lowest amount. But if you click on this area like this, you'll be able to see it okay on this place. So I'm going to actually come to this place. You can see price, flock, and all of those things. Now, this is where traders focus on. All right. So traders are actually looking at the price differences. It's at this amount on P2P. Also, it's this amount on L-Bank. All right. Now let's talk about the mistakes people make using this app. All right. Now, when it comes to mistake, people mistake this app as an app for profit. This is not an app for profit, although this app may just give you insights about several cryptocurrency prices on several exchanges. But you have to be very careful because it doesn't promise you guaranteed income. There is a lot of work for you to do. So if you think you just go to L-Bank and find flock at this price, yes, it may be possible, but then don't forget that you still need to do your KYC on L-Bank. You still need to follow their guidelines. You don't even know if you can create an account, and all of those things are there. Now, apart from creating of accounts on these exchanges, you need to still understand that there are transaction charges, there are transaction fees when you buy and sell. And this app doesn't give you such information. They just show you the different prices, which can be not nice at times because you just keep your hopes high, and at the end of the day, you will not find the required results that you are looking for. But then overall, it's actually good to see the information out there because it is free. Most people are looking out for free arbitrage apps to make use of, and of course, this is just one of them that you can think about if you want to see free information regarding prices of crypto and of course what other traders do. Now, this video is actually amazing because I've had a lot of people who want me to talk about several arbitrage platforms, several apps, how to withdraw here, how to do KYC, how to verify, and I'll be starting that series with this app. So if you love what I've shared here right now and you want more of this kind of reviews, give this video a like, and certainly I'll be reviewing several exchanges, several apps, several cryptos, and of course several issues people face when making use of apps like this. Now, note that I mentioned that this is not guaranteed income. You have to do a lot of research, and of course, I've shared the advantages and the disadvantages and some mistakes people make using this app. But overall, I think it's nice, have a nice interface, and of course, and informations here are practically okay. So for now, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Have a very wonderful day, and I'll see you again tomorrow.